Welcome to a Rational Revelation short episode, your guide to illuminate examples of flawed reasoning and or misunderstandings. The goal isn't to criticize anyone for having flawed reasoning or misunderstandings, but rather to inform the listener and encourage critical thinking and improve communication and understanding. In today's episode, we'll discuss the misconceptions of, ex-believers must hate or have something against God. What most people fail to recognize is that it is illogical to have a hatred or strong negative emotions towards something or someone that you don't believe exists. As it is illogical to say that you don't believe in Vishnu, so therefore you must hate or strongly dislike that God. So, do you hate Vishnu? No, I didn't think so. Most atheists that previously did believe in a God and found their way out of the religion do harbor strong negative emotions, which presents itself in many different ways, depending on the person. Some do have a sense of anger in general. This is normally misunderstood by themselves and or others as a hatred for a God or the religion, when in fact, upon reflecting on this myself, right after leaving Christianity, my strong negative emotions express themselves in a way that could be described as a disdain for religion in general. However, this anger originated from a sense of disappointment within myself. It's easier to lash out than it is to admit to oneself that your beliefs are not based on truths, and the embarrassment of recognizing my own gullibility. But once you get over your own pride and realize that truth actually matters, for me personally, I choose to rather live an uncomfortable truth than a convenient lie. But for those that insist that ex believers like myself must hate God is a logical inconsistency that I cannot even process. I have as much feelings towards this biblical God as what I do towards a random person that lived 1,000 years ago in a faraway country close to a town not known for anything that I haven't heard of yet. So why then do I even talk about religion? My goal is to get people to critically think and evaluate assertions, give them an alternative view of religious claims, make you aware of those tools to help yourself. I am not an atheist by a personal choice, but rather as a byproduct of my pursuit of truth, unburdened by dogma and predetermined conclusions or pressures to conform to the norm by my family or peers. With that said, I'm empathetic towards people in this position of believing, as I understand the motivational reasoning behind these beliefs, or even the fear factor, the fear of hell. Those last 6 months of my life, living in great fear, waking up most days with the thought, what if I'm wrong? Only to reach a conclusion through logical reasoning and observations of our shared reality that beliefs in Christianity, like many other religious beliefs, are subjective rather than based on objective truths. People's beliefs are shaped by personal experience, interpretations, and cultural influence, as opposed to adhering to an objective truth that aligns with our reality and things that can be objectively shown to be true. So if you ask me, do I still harbor anger? No, but disappointment, yes, somewhat. However, not towards a God or any other person, only towards myself. Having to acknowledge that I was wrong is just a psychological human trait that people don't like to do. However, now that I am learning to prioritize intellectual humility and personal growth over ego, it's far greater to be shown you are mistaken and accepting it and moving on and improving than clutching onto a falsehood for the sake of your ego or pride or conforming. I hope that this gives you some insight about my own beliefs. Well, that's it for this one. Thank you for listening. Until next time.